Yeah, Starstruck was so he didn't even care about the characters and what happened to them by the end. Well, I kind of cared about where it was going, but then it became abundant that the game didn't care what was going to happen to them, and I was like, oh, I feel stupid for having, even engaged with this in the first place, you know? It's like, oh, well, fuck me, right? Whoops. Didn't realize this whole thing was just sort of like a moot point to you. You were gonna just drop it. Like, damn. Especially because, like, it's all, like, a means of exploring, like, humanity's relationship to creativity, concepts of originality, how nothing is original, and how different characters, like, react to that information, blah, blah, blah. But again, it's like, it fucks me up that, like, Chicory, a game that remains very character-focused from moment 1 to moment final, is infinitely better at delivering that exact kind of story. And it doesn't have to, like, delve into, like, abstract philosophy to do it. You know, it doesn't, like, literally pause the game for 10 minutes to show you public domain footage of the moon landing. Like, Starstruck by the end, I was like, yeah, okay, man, I get it. Can we wrap this up? Chicory, meanwhile, made me cry. I love that game so much, it makes my fucking chest hurt when I think about it. Lock the door, Jennifer. Ooh. It's weird to even compare the two, but, like, they have roughly the same theme. Roughly. Very roughly. Did you play Chicory? I got it forever ago. I mean, I obviously highly recommend it. But I also submit that my, like, extreme like for that game is a very emotional reaction. I don't quite know if it will have the same effect on everyone, but that's, I mean, no, that's narrative specific. That's narrative games about a very specific ennui for you. Usually my favorite game in a given year is the one that provoked, like, the largest emotional reaction from me. Meanwhile, this year, my favorite game was the funny Joker card game. Ooh, I play the gross Michael. My points have been multiplied exponentially. Mainly because I feel like it's been a bit of a dud year for emotional storytelling. Like I said, probably the most, like, moving work of fiction that I'm one of the I like games with good stories. It tends to be the thing that, like, scores you that little bit higher on my personal bullshit rating system, is like, how much did I feel? Library, 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 library. Oh my god. Is this it? Is this the one? Are we here? Oh my god, we are. We are here. It's the one. I'm the one. But, I don't know. Balatro's sheer mathematical perfection is currently and will probably remain my favorite game of the year. Such a cleanly constructed game. Beauty in the math of it all. Perfection. No, I got no, it was almost perfect. No. Oh no, I didn't. Hang on. I'm stupid. I thought the moving. Here, wait. It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm bad. Fuck. That hurt. Too early. But we're cooking. It's a pity that I beefed that, but I think I, in fact, got perfect. Well, let's not speak too soon. Yeah, despite Balatro being, like, kind of the token indie nomination for the Jeff Keighley Awards, I guess if I was going to nominate any one given indie game for Game of the Year, I probably would have picked Balatro, I suppose. So, like, I don't know, fair enough, I guess. Come on, Jennifer. Whack that shit. Destroy it. Destroy that wall, Jennifer. I believe in you. Look at her go. She broke that whole wall with a pipe, by the way. That's fucking metal. Like, she just whacked it, and the whole wall crumbled. Like, it looks like a thick wall, too. That was a really late split. I've thought about doing like Punchy's, Punchy's top 10 games of 2024, like as a stupid video for the Ramble channel or whatever the fuck. But I don't feel like I played enough games to give like a good cross-section. Where's Metaphor Fantasio? Didn't fucking play it. Chat, don't let me play RPGs. They hold it hostage. Where's FF7 Rebirth? Didn't like it. Unfortunate that. Didn't play Persona 6? No, cause can't stream RPGs. They do shit numbers. I wish. But I cannot. I did want to play Metaphor, but like I just don't have the time to dedicate to long RPGs. There's not enough time off stream for it. And I can't do it on stream because they don't typically do well enough to justify it. Forgetting FF7 R2 was even this shit doesn't feel like it was anywhere near as impactful as 7R1. Well, releasing on the PS5 exclusively will do that to you. Just fucking spilled iced tea all over my white shirt. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. It's the worst day of my life. Asked me a decade would all about an FF7 remake now. Nah, I'd rather think I played the classic version. Honestly, same. I played through Final Fantasy VII OG before the remake, like, before I played the remake, just so that I, like, had played the OG before the remake. And it's another example of, like, a remake that's in a different fucking genre than the game it's remaking, which I kind of chafe against as a default. Although, at the very least, FF7 Remake was kind of out to do more interesting things with the concept of a remake than most, so it kind of, you know, there's kind of something there at least. At least it doesn't feel like it exists to fill space the same way Silent Hill 2 did. But either way, I ended up rather liking Final Fantasy VII OG, and I thought 7 Remake was, like, good? But also, it irritated the shit out of me in a bunch of ways. And then I played Rebirth, and I found very little improvement in the areas that did irritate me, and a bunch of new kinds of irritation, so I just kind of stopped playing it. I don't know, I have a sensational hot take, which is that Final Fantasy VII might be good. I realized that when I played... I actually played it on the Switch. I played the Switch re-release, of all things. And I came away thinking, you know, that Final Fantasy VII video game? It's pretty good. I don't know, I think they were onto something with that one. Final Fantasy VII feels very bodged together somehow, like it's clearly made out of a bunch of disparate bullshit they had lying around. And yet, somehow, it kind of all coalesces anyway. It feels very cobbled together, and yet I still like it. It flows well for some reason, I don't know. It's very snappy. And the sheer, like, variety in its presentation. Like, every time I got to a new area, I was always like, oh man, I wonder what fucked up monsters they got here. And sure enough, there would always be a new kind of weird fucked up monster in every location. This one's like a Russian doll. It pops out more of itself. And then it goes into what? Weird. One of them's like a skeleton riding a motorcycle. Like, what did this guy from Castlevania 64? Like, what's going on there? And then you go to the Temple of the Ancients and the fucking wall tries to kill you. All kinds of shit going on. Anyway. On that awful screeching note, that is...
It's a world record!
That is a world record, and that's about the best RNG I think you can get for that. I don't think I executed it perfectly, but that is, I think, the best RNG you can get for that.
You're the coolest!
That was...
You're the coolest!
Yeah, it was everything. I even got the correct Dolrum RNG, so...
It's a world record!
That's the perfect luck.
Good morning.
I didn't... Right, I got the perfect luck in the Dolrum, but I beefed the execution slightly. Still, good RNG, bad execution is better than bad RNG, good execution in that case. But still, there's room for improvement on that, but I'm not gonna be... but correct RNG is 1 in 80, right? So...
It's a world record!
83 attempts, there you go. Roughly. That was roughly, right? Keep my SRDC record by over 2 minutes. Well, this is of a different category. This is ending B. As far as I can tell, there are no runs even submitted for ending B. I can't believe I just cranked out fucking 83 attempts of this in one stream. What is... This game is fucked up, dude. Like, it's pretty short, but like, damn, dude. One of these days, I want to redo Ending S to try and get, like, the truly perfect RNG on that as well, and that's gonna take a lot more than 83 attempts. It's gonna take, like, a few hundred, I think. Oof. But for now, I'll work on the categories that have less coin flips you need to win in a row. Ending A is the worst one. So let me think. B, C, D, E, F. I think B, C, D, E, F all have like the same. No, not F. Maybe F? When does F end? F is when you get in the elevator and die. Yeah, I think B, C, D, E, F all have the same number of coin flips. All of them. Doesn't matter. You can ignore certain things, but I think they all have the same number of coin flips. So the RNG, it's 1 in 80 for all of them. G and H have less apiece, because they're the ones where you just get in the car and fucking leave. S has slightly more coin flips. I think it has... Yeah, it's got more coin flips than any of the other ones. Than B, C, D, E, F, because of the addition of needing to find the cage room and needing the cage key, so that's 2 extra rooms you need to check. And then ending A, despite that being a weaker ending than ending S, has the most coin flips you have to win by a significant margin. It adds, like, at least, I think, an extra, 2 things that need to go correctly, because you need to get poisoned by Mary, and then you also still need to find the fucking cage room, so it's like the worst of all possible worlds. So ending A has the worst RNG by far. That one's the hardest to optimize because you have to get it all.